My beloved, I know what weighs on your heart. You hide it well from the world, but not from me. I see the moments when you smile, even as your soul trembles. I see the strength you borrow each day just to keep moving forward. You have carried your pain quietly, hoping that one day I will notice, that I will lift this heaviness from your chest. And I have, my child. From the very first tear you shed, I was beside you, holding what you thought you carried alone.
I know there are nights when you wonder if I hear you at all.
You whisper my name, not out of habit, but out of desperation, hoping I have not forgotten you. But I have never left. Not for a single breath, not for a single heartbeat. You look at your life and ask why the blessings you prayed for seem to take so long, why the joy others find so easily still hides from you. You ask why your efforts feel unseen, why your kindness goes unreturned, why silence seems to echo louder than answers. But listen to me, my beloved. The pain you feel is not a punishment, it is preparation. You see only the delay, but I see the design. You see waiting, I see growing. You see silence, I see the shaping of something divine. The seasons of your life are not random. Every moment has a rhythm, every pause has a purpose. You are being prepared to hold blessings that are still forming. And like fruit on a tree, they cannot ripen before their time. Every unanswered prayer is not rejection, it's redirection. Every closed door is not the end, it's protection. I never take anything from you unless I plan to replace it with something greater. But you must trust the space between. You must trust the unseen. You must trust my timing. The pain ends not when everything becomes perfect, but when you realize perfection was never the point. Peace is. My beloved, you think I am slow, but I am never late. You measure life by minutes and milestones. I measure it by growth. You want to move fast, but I want you to move strong. If I gave you what you asked for before your soul was ready, the blessing would collapse under the weight of your unprepared hands. So I let you grow. I let your faith stretch. I let your roots dig deeper until you can carry what is meant for you. You say, Krishna, why must it hurt so much to become who I am meant to be? Because growth always requires breaking. The seed must crack before it sprouts. The cocoon must tear before the butterfly can rise, and your heart, too, must open before it can hold light. The pain you feel is not the end, it is the doorway to your becoming. You ask me for peace, but I cannot give you peace if you will not release control. You ask for answers, but you do not wait long enough to hear my whispers. You ask for miracles, but you do not trust the soil where miracles are planted. I am not far away, my child. I am in the very waiting you resist. I am in the stillness that frightens you. I am in the space between your prayers and my answers. When you stop fighting the rhythm of time, you will begin to feel my presence more clearly. When you stop demanding explanations, you will start hearing my guidance. You think the delay means I've forgotten you, but the delay is my protection, my preparation, my love disguised as patience. Do you remember the rain, my beloved? It does not fall all at once. It gathers, it forms, it waits in silence, and then, in one divine moment, it pours and gives life to everything below. So too is your destiny. It gathers in silence, it builds in stillness, and when the moment is right, it will pour, and what once felt barren will bloom with abundance. Every tear you have cried has watered the soil of your future. Every sigh has moved mountains unseen. Every sleepless night has been counted and woven into the story I am still writing for you. You think you need answers, but what you really need is trust. Because when you trust me, the chaos quiets, the fear softens, and suddenly, even the waiting begins to feel holy. You say, Krishna, I've been patient. But patience is not just waiting, it's how you wait. It's learning to breathe even when the path isn't clear. It's learning to find gratitude even when blessings haven't arrived. It's learning to stay kind, to stay open, to stay faithful when everything in you wants to shut down. That, my beloved, is faith. Not to see the end, but to believe there is one. All who walked with me learned this. Arjuna had to wait before he understood his duty. Sudama had to walk barefoot before he tasted abundance. Even the stars wait for the night before they shine. So do not curse the waiting. It is sacred. It is not empty time, it is shaping time. When you feel nothing is moving, know that I am moving everything. When life feels quiet, that's when I am speaking the loudest. The world shouts, but I whisper. Listen for me between your thoughts, in your breath, in your stillness. You ask, how much longer? And I say, until the waiting itself becomes peace. Because when you finally trust me, you stop fearing time. You stop comparing your path to others. You stop doubting your worth. And you start living from a place of calm knowing that everything will unfold exactly as it should. There is no wasted pain, my child. No wasted year, no wasted tear. Everything you've walked through is being recycled into wisdom, into compassion, into strength. What breaks you today will become your strength tomorrow. The moments that crushed you will one day help you comfort others. That is how I turn pain into purpose. The pain ends when you trust that even this silence, this delay, this ache is filled with my presence. Because I am in everything. In the sunrise that touches your face, in the laughter that breaks your sorrow, in the small relief after a long cry, in the courage that whispers, try again. I am not waiting for you to be perfect. I am waiting for you to trust. Because when you do, fear loses its power, worry fades into surrender, and what once felt like suffering becomes transformation. One day, you will wake up and realize the thing you prayed for has arrived, not through striving, but through grace, and you will look back and see that nothing was random. Every detour was protection. Every no was a better yes. Every waiting season was a bridge to something greater. Until that day, walk gently, my beloved. Be kind to yourself. Stop punishing yourself for not being where you thought you'd be. You are not behind, you are being guided. The same current that tested you is the same one that will carry you forward. The same storm that scared you is the same one that cleansed your path. What once felt like loss was really love in disguise. You are not forgotten, you are being formed. And when your heart begins to understand that, peace will come, not as a flash of lightning, but as a quiet knowing that all is well. So rest now, my beloved. Stop running from the process. Stop doubting the timing. What is meant for you will never need to be chased. It will find you, easily, naturally, when you are ready to receive it. And when that day comes, you will smile through tears and say, now I understand. And I will whisper softly, yes, my child, this was always meant for you. You were never waiting for me. I was preparing the perfect moment for you. Because love, my love, never rushes, never delays, never fails. The pain ends, my beloved, when you trust my timing,